Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, Miranda, and today we're heading down to the Caloosahatchee Regional Park. It's a beautiful 54 degrees out today. I cannot wait to hit this trail. It's splitting to two different parts. The North Trail is for bike riding, like mountain biking, and then horse riding. And the South Trail is mostly for hiking and trail running and stuff like that. So we're only going to do the South Trail. I do want to get into mountain biking, but that might be down the road a little bit. So without further ado, let's jump on and see what's going on today. So we made it to the Caloosahatchee Regional Park. I've got my GoPro on my head today. I'm going to see how that works out a little bit. And then we're actually hitting on the trail right now. So right in, we're on it. So we're actually hiking right along the Caloosahatchee right now. It's actually really quiet this morning. It's about 9:30. It's really quiet. The river's real quiet. The woods are real quiet. It's really nice so far. We just started. So I said it's about 50 degrees out. It's not too bad, but I wasn't sure how shady the area is. So it's more shade. It's cooler. So I went and threw on this it's a long sleeve like knitted shirt or something. It's very comfortable out. So with this beautiful weather, we should easily be able to knock out these 3 trails without really breaking a sweat, which is so nice considering the last 8 months has been nothing but miserable hot. So let's keep diving in, seeing what we find. Look, we got a taste of fall here. About the only tree that's not green. So the Caloosahatchee River actually leads up to Lake Okeechobee, and a lot of times when the water levels get high, they release the lake, and then it comes down into the Caloosahatchee, and then we start having issues. But I guess because there's a lot more like fertilizer in the water now, if there's someone releases, it kills a lot of our fish, and we have a lot of issues, and it gets to smelling real bad. So it's not quite that time of year yet, so thankfully the water is not too bad smelling. Let's keep on going. So this time of the year, it's really important to watch out for snakes laying in the sun, trying to warm up, alligators. Actually, speaking of alligators, the other day in the news, these people were hiking with their dogs, and there's a giant alligator in the middle of the walkway, and it started hissing, so they backed up and turned the other way. This is down in Collier County, so that's a little south of here. And it's actually, the sun keeps peeking through. It's actually one of the areas I want to hit soon, but through here it's a lot of shade, so I think the coming across them is going to be a little bit more rare, especially it's only 10 o'clock in the morning, the sun's not fully out. But I enjoy getting out early, get the hikes done. I have the whole day to spend out on the trail if I want to. And it's also a little bit more quieter too. I know a lot of people tend to hit the trails like after work and stuff like that, but it's a little harder for me since when I get out of work it's 5 o'clock. By the time I get home, it's 6 o'clock. I thought I saw a bunny or something. So by the time I get home it's 6 o'clock and it's already dark out, so I don't have a lot of time to hit trails after work. But so far it's a nice little peaceful trail. It's on a paved one, so it's not bad. It's actually well maintained, so that's a plus sign. There was actually a sign earlier that said that the trails were flooded from the rains in the past, a couple months ago when it was real bad raining. But we'll keep going, see what we see. Again, I don't expect to see too much. It's still early in the morning, and it's a pretty cool morning too, so no worries if we don't see nothing. Oh, look how cool this is. So far it's an interesting trail. When we were by the river, I found some cypress knees, and then now it's like we have a lot of pine trees, the slash pine trees, so, and some palmetto trees and things of that sort. So it's kind of really interesting how diverse this small little area is, because each trail is only about a half mile to a mile long, and so it's extremely different in each one, which is pretty interesting. So down here we have a lot of manatees, and it's coming up manatee season. Actually, towards the end of December it'll be manatee season, but we have a lot of issues, especially like the Caloosahatchee and stuff. There's signs for manatees, and what you're supposed to do is actually slow down. It becomes a no-wake zone, because what happens is the propeller hits manatees get injured, and then they end up sometimes dying. And a lot of the manatee deaths are from boaters, so it's like that time of year. It's gonna be all over the news constantly. I found this cool trail. It's called Manatee Park, and I'm actually gonna hit that later on in December because I want to be able to see a manatee. I've seen them before, but I want to catch it for you guys. So the water temperatures have to drop to like 68 degrees to be able to see the manatees. So I'm gonna wait a couple more weeks. When they start spotting manatees, I'm actually gonna go to the park and see what I can see. It opens up to the river, and it's amazing. So I'm really interested to see that. But so far the hike's been a little quiet. Not much is going on. I think we're on a new trailhead. So, and I took a left. We don't know what that's gonna bring us, but I'm sure it'll loop back around, or if not, I'll get lost and I'll find my way back. I'm pretty good at that at this point, but wow, this actually opened up to a really, really beautiful area. Let me pan it around for you guys. You got areas to put your horses at, and then you can picnic at. Now this is this is actually a little further than I've ever been. I don't think I've ever been to Alva really. So this is kind of northeast of where I live, and I don't ever really come out here. I don't have a reason or a need to really, but wow, it is beautiful. Now a lot of times out here, it's a lot of farming and things of the sort like that. So there's a lot of acres of lands, and of course right here it's on the Caloosahatchee River, which I've already spin around for you guys and show you some beautifulness. Imagining waking up to that view every morning. Wow. We said that in the one where we went to I think it was Inglewood, but I think the houses over there, they have a better view. Because, oh my, that's just simply amazing. Guys, I'm currently battling with the woodpecker. It does not want to be on camera, but I can see with my eyes through the trees, but a camera can't see it. It's actually kind of annoying me at this point, but I'm going to try and wait a couple more minutes and see if I can grab it. Well, I've officially lost it, but hopefully it shows up on the camera. I swear it's teasing me. When I had the camera off, it was perfectly on the tree. That moved, nothing. I moved like an inch, and it flew from one tree to another tree. And now it's just hopping from tree to tree in these dense leaves, and I just can't see it. You win, Mr. Woodpecker. You win, Woody Woodpecker. It's the first time we've seen one, so that's actually really cool. We read about them a couple vlogs ago. Not a couple, like a handful of vlogs ago when we were out in Pine Island. So, we'll get one days, guys. One days. So we've been out for about an hour or so, and it's like the birds are waking up, so I can hear a lot more birds out there. So I think it was just because it was so cold out today. The sun's finally warming up a little bit. I'm actually about ready to take my long sleeve off. It's still probably about 60 degrees out though, but the sun's out, so it makes it feel a lot better. It's a gorgeous day. I wish Florida had more of these where it wasn't so hot, but. Look how weird this tree branch grew. It's crazy how weird trees grow. You know, you see the ones that bend, swoop, and then that tree branch. Trees are crazy. And then, you know, when you're a kid, you just draw the straight lines. So the tree branches, you don't do anything crazy. But we're actually nearing the end of this trail. So you guys know the rules. As we close out the trail, what is your favorite part about today? What did you enjoy seeing the most? If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a thumbs up. And then, yeah, just show your friends what we're doing out here in Florida. I'm actually trying to see if there's any waterfalls. I know there's one up way north, basically on the border of Florida, Georgia. It's kind of out of my travel for right now, but I want to go see a waterfall. I don't think if I've seen a waterfall, it's been a long time. So I want to go see a waterfall. That's my goal of things. It's a goal for 2020. Find a waterfall. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, leave me a comment of your favorite part of today. Mine was probably fighting with the dang woodpecker. Would he beat me today? But we'll find him again. And we'll get him on video. I think I got a little bit of him. Not the whole thing, and I was hoping maybe he'd start, you know, looking for bugs and stuff like that. But what was yours? Let me know. And without further ado, guys, it's been a pleasure. It's been me, Miranda, and we'll catch you on another trail. See ya.